What is up, people? Let's see if anyone even comes to the room. I know people are not used to me doing a morning stream. So people aren't usually ready for me to be up at this time. Especially on a Saturday when it's, a day off or whatever. So, but today is a special day, I would say. Today is definitely a special day. Don't know if we're going to get any viewers at all, but who knows? We may possibly. I think maybe a couple of people might have me on notification. I don't know. I don't really know for sure if they do or not. Let's see if anybody ends up showing up to the room at all. Because usually we do end up doing only late night streams. So, hey, Nick, how you doing? Thank you, Nick. I'm not going to be on for too long. I'm just going to address a couple of things. Address a couple of things from my point of view. Thing is, I feel like there's some things that actually need to be cleared up, and maybe like the second side of the coin needs to be told, because, for the longest time, I didn't say anything, I've let everything go, but obviously, that's not the situation, so I think it's only fair that all sides get told, it's only fair that all sides get told, and not in a manner where it's going to be hateful and it's going to be mean. But I think it's only fair, is what I think. So, but anyways, Lisa sure did start a shitstorm with her stream, didn't she? Lisa's pretty good for that. She's pretty fucking famous for that, man. Starting a shitstorm. Oh, man. She really fucking... Yeah. I was totally against that whole thing, so... I'm just going to wait till a couple more people fill in the room before I actually start telling my side. Because I know that I've been very quiet about everything. And keeping my mouth shut. It's just, AGK drama. And stuff like that. And I've been very, try not to drag the guy, But it came to a head. It came to a head. Where to start? Well, I know where to start, Let's go ahead and start with James's stream on a few days ago. Now, I saw over at Rachel's that they had said that we, being me and Lisa, had been kicked off the stream. This is not true. Okay. And the stream is up for anyone to go ahead and go look and see that we stepped down from the stream. We did not get kicked off. Now, the thing that people have to understand is we have no problems with James. We love James. We always have. We will always support James. We always will. Now, the reason why we left is because we understand that James sometimes, he doesn't see things the way the rest of us do. So in a lot of ways, we try to protect him and keep him in a bubble. We try to protect him and keep him in a bubble. And that means a lot of times we don't bring any drama to his streams. Whatever drama would be going on, whatever drama, we don't bring it because, we know that he cannot handle it and he shouldn't have to, we're adults and we should be able to handle our own shit. With that being said, that day, I was in the peanut gallery and I had made a couple of comments. Not mean comments. I mean, we're not talking, with mean comments, but he had seen I was in the peanut gallery and had asked me to come up. I said, okay. Figured AGK wasn't there. Whatever else. I went ahead and I took the link and I went up. So I was on for a little bit and we're talking, we're chatting, we're having a good time. We're chatting it up. And he asked me, well, can you message Lisa and see if Lisa wants to come up? I was like, okay, so I went ahead and messaged Lisa. Lisa came up, and we were on the stream for a little bit. We're on the stream and we're talking, doing what we usually do, very undramatic stream, very undramatic. And one of the things that people can say is, a lot of people like to say, I don't understand how people can say that we're drama prone. And it was said that we late night people talk a lot of shit. I don't take any of my videos down. All of my live streams are up for people to consume, and they can see that we do talk music and we do talk stupid shit, but we do not talk drama. We do not talk about other people. Go ahead and check it. There's like a couple of years worth of shit up there for people to go back and see. So anyways, going back to James's stream. So what it actually ended up happening was AGK had came into the comment section, and I'm paraphrasing here. I'm not, I don't know if it's there on a live chat relay or whatever on James's, stream or not, but he said something to the extent of, I'm not going to come up there or be here as long as those two cretins are up there. So, as you will see in the stream, first thing that I said was, James got upset and pounded his desk, and I said, okay, I understand. I understand, James, that AGK is a part of your crew. He's here every week. And I know that James loves to have him there because, he shows records, he goes out on trips into the public and stuff like that, and he does help James stream along, and James loves that, and I understand that. So I told him, it's okay, I'll step down. I understand it's part of your crew. You can go ahead and have him up. We'll leave. I left. Lisa decided to leave. We kind of had this communication thing mentally going on, and we left. Hey, what's up, Fred? Hey, what's up, Paulina? So we left. That was the end of it. Of course, he came up and he had to have his part where he had to turn and say, you know me, I have no filter, but I won't be up here with those people. Okay, that's fine. We understand that. Okay, now the thing is that we've been putting up with shit from him for like about a year and change. Okay, a year and change. So before I go off subject, we were not kicked off James's stream. We voluntarily left out of respect for James's stream, and also out of respect for his co-host, Dave Hopfrog, which we highly admire. We totally respect him and his wife. Like I said, we don't like to bring them any drama. So we left. So anyways, a lot of people have been asking me in my streams. They ask me in my streams. They ask us in Lisa's streams. Why is AGK not there anymore? Where is AGK? And they bring up AGK. For the past year and change, we have tried to go ahead and avoid the subject. And we do not talk about it. We just say, we just don't talk to him anymore. Or we don't have him over anymore. We don't have him in here anymore. We never drug him. Never. And if you go back in the streams, like I said, I do not hide any of my shit. It is all up on my stream for you to go ahead and go back and review. People can see I have never drugged the man. Before I lose my freaking train of thought, I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm starting to get angry. The reason why AGK is not in my streams, I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty of it. We had a very good friend whose name I'm not going to mention here because I don't want people to think that I'm exploiting his name for views or for subs or anything of that sort, because that's not what I fucking do here. I don't fucking do that here. But it was a man we fucking loved very much. He was a very important part of our streams. The man was at the end of his rope, and he was at the end of his life. The man had had something very horrific happen to him that no parent should ever have to experience. The loss of a child. And not only the loss of a child in a horrific manner. At the end of this man's life, was he on a lot of medications? He probably was. Yes, he was. But you go through what this man went through in his life. I'm talking real strife. And let's see how you would handle it. Now, the thing is, this man would come up on our streams, and like I said, he was an integral part. We loved him dearly. And people would talk shit about, he's asleep on the streams, not other people talking shit, but we're talking about AGK talking shit. You know, the man is asleep in your streams. I'm going to tell you something. This man saw us as comfort. When he came up to our streams, he would be up there talking to us about music, and he got to forget what was going on in his life for a short period of time. And yes, he felt comfortable, and he felt like he could sleep because he was amongst people that he cared about, or people that, you know, cared about him. So yeah, he slept. So we would let him sleep. We understood. We had enough fucking compassion and empathy as people, as human beings, to understand what was going on with this man. So one night, he was on Lisa's stream, and he was having a particularly rough night. And he started talking about his daughter, whom he missed very much. As a father, I could not fathom losing a child. I couldn't imagine the wreck that I would be, and then dealing with what else he was dealing with on top of that. So he was talking about it, and we would let him vent. We would let him vent and say these things, you know, talk about it. AGK told him, get over it. Not once, twice, and not in a nice way. Not in a way where you say, you know, maybe you should let that go. You know, maybe you should get over it. You know, it's time to let it go. It's time to move on. No, not in a nice way. It's like, get over it. You know, like get over an ex-girlfriend, or get over, you know, you not getting a raise at work. Get over something like that. No, get over it. Like, fuck you. What I've going on is more important, what I've got going on. I want to be up here and I want to play a video game and not even communicate with you guys, but I don't want to hear your shit either. I want to show my Funko Pops, and I want to show the stack of records I have. So can you please, you know, get on with this whole thing of you talking about your dead daughter? You're bumming my fucking high, man. Maybe I'm not getting the timeline correct. And those who know the timeline correctly, correct me if you feel you need to. But the next day, if not a couple of days later, I'm going to get fucking upset. Our friend was gone. We never talked to him again. Gone. And I kept him on my fucking streams. I did not turn on him. I kept him on my streams because I had enough loyalty that the first day I turned this fucking mic on, and the first day I turned that fucking camera on, he was one of my day ones. He was one of the first people there. So I showed fucking loyalty to him. When I had people messaging me, I had people emailing me that they didn't want to see his fucking face up on my streams anymore, and they fucking all felt the way they did about when it came to our friend. I kept him up there. I fought people. He's my day one. He was there from the start. I thought I was being a good person, showing loyalty. But then he went, and I'm not going to go into that situation either because I don't want to talk about that, but he went to another stream, and we know what fucking stream I'm talking about, and he said some other shit through emails and stuff and caused other problems. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was like, that's it. Blocked him on Facebook, blocked him on Instagram, kicked him off the streams. I gave no explanation. Maybe I should have gave him an explanation, told him why. But at that point, there was no way to correct it. He couldn't correct it. We were not going to be able to go back to the way things were. Wasn't going to happen. I had my fill. And after that, I still did not drag him. People would ask me, why? This was my personal fucking business. It was a problem that I had with him. It wasn't anybody else's problem. It was nobody else's problem. It was mine and his. I didn't even fucking consider it Lisa's fucking problem. Or Paulina's fucking problem. None of the rest of the late night crew. It was my fucking problem. I'm the one who made the fucking decision. So what ended up fucking happening was at James's stream when we left and we tried to show enough class and we showed him enough respect to get off that fucking stream because we knew he liked being on that stream. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Not that fucking stream, to get off that stream. We showed enough respect to get off the stream so he could go up and do his thing. We fucking moved out of the way so he could be AGK. We moved out of the way and showed respect. He still had to run his mouth. And after a year and fucking a half or whatever of this bullshit, me, I fortunately have a filter and I can take a lot of fucking shit. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't fucking have to cry to people. I'm a grown-ass fucking man. I handle my shit. But Lisa had her fill. Lisa had her fill of fucking being nice to him and being the nice guy. And you know what? I already know that Lisa already has a fucking reputation. People love to fucking drag Lisa. She's fucking low-hanging fruit. Let's be honest. And sometimes her jokes don't hit. And sometimes she says jokes that are not funny and maybe they're inappropriate at times. But people need to understand, she has a developmental disability. She has Asperger's. What's their fucking excuse? What is their fucking excuse? I'm just, I've been eating this shit for a long time. I've been trying to be the bigger person. And I've been trying not to, drag anyone. And I mean, there's been a lot of shit that's gone on behind the scenes that I've fucking been eating. I've been eating this shit, man. And not fucking dragging anyone. They're just like, oh, there's another one. My name gets mentioned over at fucking Rachel's Ghost. Do you see me going over there and fucking yelling at her or talking shit to her? For what? For what? Today they lump us in with all these trolls, and they start bringing up anti-Semitism, homophobia. That's not what we're fucking about. Come on now. Go back on my streams. When have you ever seen any kind of shit like that? When have you guys ever seen any kind of shit like that, man? Fucking spinning plates, man. Fucking spinning plates. Change the narrative, man. Change the narrative. And I'm going to tell you something. Today, I was actually in the middle of this guy fucking dragging us on Rachel's stream. I was starting to feel bad for him again because I have enough empathy. That, okay, then his teeth, what's going on with him? It's probably way deeper than we know. He's got serious health problems. Okay, I understand. Because I have enough empathy to understand that. I do. But what ended up happening on Lisa's stream was a culmination. People think that she just got up one day, threw a fart, and decided, I'm going to fucking drag AGK today. It was a culmination of almost a year and a half of bullshit. A year and a half of shit. And you know what? He was calling everybody out. He was up there on Rachel's, come at me, come at me, come at me. Fuck no, I wasn't going to come at him there. And I wasn't going to try and change his mind or anyone's mind over there because you're not going to. And the only thing it was going to do was get her views. That's all it was going to do. It was going to get her views. I was not going to get a platform to speak on. Because people were just going to talk, say their shit. They were going to say their shit. And that's fine. So I told myself while watching this stream, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of going up there and having a blowout like other people have done. I'm not going to go up there and be like, yo, educate you motherfucker, all you this, you that. No, because people know that's not me. I am very, I keep my cool. I really keep my cool. And for the past year and a half, I've really kept my cool. Really kept my cool. Smiling while I'm like, It's too much. Too much, man. And there's a lot of people there that were there for the stream where he told our friend what he did. There was a lot of people that were there for it. Which I really, really wish that Lisa would not have taken his advice and takes down every stream that she does. Because we would have that to show people. But there's people like Fox Guy, there's other people in here who saw it. They know the history. And then you have people over there like Harry's House of Music. I respect Harry. I like Harry. I understand Harry is only going by what he knows recently. He's only going by what he knows recently. He doesn't know anything else. He knows Dusty Spins as a fucking asshole, and that's fine. That is fine. I know I'm not going to win over there, and I'm okay with that. I don't want to win over there. So me and my little fucking channel of like less than 400 people, I'm happy with this. People don't understand. I don't need to be a big channel. I do a stream and I have 20 people that I can talk to and I trust, and I'm happy with that. I have a real fucking job. How's that? I'm not depending on this for all my attention seeking. I have friends. I have a job. I don't have to depend on this for money or depend on this for attention. I come here because I like you people. I like talking to you people. I have a good time here. That's it. And I think that's the reason why a lot of this shit cannot get to me. It's because I don't take it seriously. It's the fucking internet, bro. It's fucking YouTube. You call me a fat fuck, you can say whatever you want about me. Okay. Don't care. I don't care. I can laugh at myself faster than you can laugh at me, is what it basically is. And I think a lot of these people have not learned that. A lot of these people take every kind of slight personally, and they hold on to it. But they're trying to say that we're the junior high school people over here. They try to say, oh, you people are so junior high over there, and you guys have nothing going for you in your lives, blah, 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 and that's great. Have your opinion. Everybody has an opinion of someone else. That's great. I don't care. It's not going to change my life any. It's not. But like with Lisa's stream, I know she's here in the room, but what? I totally I don't disagree with the content of it, but I disagree that she did it. Because the thing is, like I said, Lisa's an easy target. And coming out her mouth, all people saw was shit. 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 And I knew when she did it, I was like, oh, they're going to tear her apart. Woo! Somebody's getting views off this shit. That's the first thing I thought. And I will once again say, go back to my channel. Go back and look at the live streams. Where do you see the drama? And I'm going to tell you the reason why there's no drama. It's because on my channel, I have a gentleman named Tim Allen. And Tim Allen is someone who I greatly fucking respect. The man has musical knowledge, and I consider him a good friend of mine. And he does not like drama. And I would rather stay away from the drama than lose him. Because he doesn't want to deal with it. He doesn't want to be in the middle of it. Every time that we get off subject a little bit too much, have you ever seen that he shows a Partridge Family record? Or he shows a record and says, hey, look, a record. That's his way of kind of telling us on the down low, like, hey, you guys are getting off track. Rein it in. Get back over here. He's an integral part of the late night crew. Integral part. And I'm not going to lose him for fucking drama. What drama? You know, we're here to talk about records and music. Yeah, we nudge each other sometimes and feelings get hurt. You know? But what the fuck, man? Really? You know? What the fuck? You know? Maybe you're right, Vinyl and Kicks. Maybe she shouldn't fucking hold videos, because all they're going to do is they're going to clip it and they're going to use it against her. Because we understand that sometimes Lisa does not see the world the same way we do. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people do not understand, because she is very well versed the way that she talks. She talks in a manner where you don't always realize that she is Asperger's, that she is on the spectrum. So sometimes you have to keep that in your mind when communicating with her. And I think these people don't do that. They see her like they see me. Oh, by the way, over on Rachel's stream, the question was asked whether or not I'm on the spectrum too. I don't think I am. This is true. Lisa is always throwing farts. She's always throwing pedos. All the rest of us have to wave away. So, but anyways, I mean, this is the problem that's been going on for the past year and a half. And, you know, I let AGK say whatever he wanted to say over there, because I'm going to say this thing. What AGK was saying over there was not lies. It was not lies. But to everything, there are three sides. And I'm pretty sure most of your parents and your mamas have told you there's three sides to every fucking situation. There's their side, your side, and the truth. So, yes, there is his side, and now you're hearing my side. And I wasn't going to say my side over there to give them views. And also this thing about Rob the Waxed. Why does he say that I don't like him, or that I can't say? I've never said a thing about him. He does not bother me. He doesn't bother me. I mean, I've heard all these other channels saying all kinds of stuff about him, but he doesn't bother me. You know, I'm not on his radar. You know, the thing is that they don't have to tell me that I'm a small, you know, unimportant channel. I know I'm a small and unimportant channel. I don't have an ego to bruise. I see reality. I live in reality. You know, I don't think I'm a big influencer. Jesus Christ, man. I'm fucking doing a freaking stream from my living room. Come on, man. You know, I'm not a big fucking influencer. These people think that they're big time. You know? You know, let reality set in, man. Go outside. Like to say, go outside and touch some grass, bro. You know? It's just, it's getting to be too much. And let's go to the second part. Part 2. Record Hound. Okay, another thing, another narrative that's getting spun. Now there is some bullshit involved. Because he's turned around and saying, excuse me, my sinuses. He's saying that Lisa stalked him and followed him from stream to stream, even non-VC streams. Now, I would like to know what non-VC streams he's talking about. Okay, now, the thing that actually happened is I think it culminated, Lisa, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it was my stream or your stream. The way that it culminated was that he is an expert in comedy records. Let's give it up to him. I will give that to him. He has a lot of comedy records. He has a major collection of them. He knows about them. I think it was something to do with a discussion about Weird Al Yankovic and Lisa mentioning some comedy records that she had of George Carlin. He decided to go kind of on an attack mode where he turned around and saying, well, Weird Al's not really, I mean, you know, just some things, you know, just really, really snooty about it. Here's where it started. So, of course, Lisa turned around, and of course, Lisa in all, you know, Lisa being Lisa, the no filter, said something to him to the extent of like, basically she wanted to get him off Tim's ass. Because sorry, but Tim's our panel person, wanted to get him off Tim's ass. He took that as a slight. He started going from stream to stream wherever Lisa would show up, demanding an apology from her. Stream to stream. But he was saying that she was attacking him from stream to stream. Thing is, he would go in every time Lisa was in a stream and he would demand an apology from Lisa. And then when Lisa would say, "You're not getting an apology," or she would say anything back to him, he would get pissed off. And I think that's the only side he's seeing of it. He's not seeing the side where he was going from stream to stream following her, demanding an apology. And that's gone on for the longest time. And then same thing with her. Since that incident, that one incident, it's not like it was like a culmination of things. That one incident, he has been like just dragging her about she's a bitch, she's an asshole, she's a this, she's a that. Anytime anyone says something about Groovy Lisa, he's got to go on his fucking rant about her. Hey, what's up, Jason? They try and say that these streams are just full of trolls. Excuse me. They say these streams are full of trolls. You guys are all fucking trolls. No, these are people that are not fucking followers. These people know how to fucking form opinions. They know how to look at both sides of a situation. They do. They look at both sides of a situation. And when it comes to pumping vinyl, come on now. People cannot see that he's following the fucking textbook for like the wrestling type fucking thing. He's playing a character. He's playing a character, and I don't fault him for it. It's great what he's doing. What he's doing? He's shaking shit up. He's entertaining. I get what he's doing. He's shaking shit up, but everybody is so up their ass. They're like, it's like throwing them all into a tizzy. So that was the whole thing. I wanted to give my side, I wanted to give my side of the way I saw things. This is the way that I see things. People can correct me if I'm wrong. But like I said, I had told Lisa, because Lisa was real worried about the stream, because she does things a lot of times where she, and then after it's out, she knows that she can't grab it and pull it back in. And she knows with this, she couldn't fucking pull it back in. And she was like, I don't know if I really should have done that. Oh, I don't know, Dusty. I shouldn't have done that. I was like, you spoke your truth. And the one thing that I told her is I said, the truth will always stay the same. It's lies that are going to change. And the story has not changed since that day with our friend. It hasn't changed. I mean, he can go over there and change it all he wants. And they could say whatever they want about us over there. It's been, for the longest time, it's been Lisa, Paulina, and Dusty that all three of us are pieces of shit. Now, okay, Paulina is a 600 sub channel. 600 and change. I'm a 300 and change. Lisa's like a 1K, little bit over and change. We're small channels. Why is someone who's got like over 6,000 subs worried about what the fuck we're doing? I know that if I had 6,000 subs, would I worry about someone having drama that has 300 and something subs? I wouldn't give a shit. Do you see Vinyl Rewind or Vinyl Eyes or, 33 and a third RPM? Do you see them talking about like, oh my God, Dusty spins. That guy. Jesus Christ. Do you see them doing it? No, because they got more important things to do. They got more important things to do, like count their subs, count their fucking, cash their checks, make their fucking content. You know, right now I'm fucking really talking against everything that I say. I mean, I'm fucking being drama right now, but you know, enough was enough. You know, I need to fucking speak my truth, or at least what I'm seeing as my truth. You know, some other people may see it differently, you know, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody's entitled to it. You know, but the thing is, I don't want AGK to turn around and say, you know, he gets free reign to say whatever he wants, and then people don't hear the other side of the coin. You know, I just don't, you know, it's like, I think most of these channels cannot accept that there's times when you talk music and it's not on fire and you're not going to have the greatest stream. It's like, that's acceptable. It's acceptable to have a slow stream. And maybe it's because I'm humbled. You know, maybe it's, oh, hi, how you doing, Doc? Maybe it's because I'm humbled because I have such a small stream and I only have like, you know, 20 something people. You know, at most. I mean, tell Lisa, when I get 20 something people, I'm humble. I'm like fucking, I'm on fire. I'm doing good. I'm on fire. I got like 20 people in here. We're rocking. You know? You know, but there's times where we've been in here and we've been talking to like 3 or 4 people. But I'm okay with that too. You know? It is what it is. But, you know, over there in that other stream, they'll turn around and make fun of that. They'll be like, oh, well, they're only talking to 3 or 4 people. Who gives a shit what they say? Then why are you even talking about us? We're only talking to 3 or 4 people, so why are you talking to 200 people about us? You know? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know? And I think what's actually going on, and I think the thing that William Pumping Vinyl brought to the table is that he kind of turned the tables and is starting to turn where a lot of people are starting to wake up and go, hey, yeah, that is all this or that's all. And I think that's causing a rift, you know, and I think every so often someone has to come in and shake shit up. And I think that's what he's doing, you know, and that's great. You know, if he wants to, you know, do that, that's great. If he wants to, that's what he wants to do, I'm all for it. But, you know, with my channel, like I said, I try and keep it quiet, you know, and that's the way I like it. And, you know, like I said, my fucking record speaks for itself. People can go back and see there's no drama in my streams. Now, I'm going to address something else. Okay, a lot of people have turned around and said that I'm a shit talker. And you know what? I will admit to all of you, I have talked shit in the past. And I'm not going to mention the name of the person who fucking turned around and thought they were doing a big expose on me. I've talked shit in the past, and let's be honest, all of us fucking do. All of us fucking do. It's just that most of us are not unfortunate enough to have conversations with someone that we think we have confidence with and have them screenshot all of our messages and spread them everywhere. Everything we've said. That's a whole other thing that happened a year and a half ago also. And I'm not even going to tell you the reason why that person's not on the stream anymore. But since then, me and that person have come to a plateau. Being that I don't hate him, he doesn't hate me. He's in my peanut gallery and he can go ahead and talk. I don't interact with him. He could be in other people's peanut galleries. I don't interact with him. He pulled the same thing that AGK did one time. And this is the reason why I turned a corner with him. He was in another stream that I was in, and he turned around and said the same thing. I'm not going to be up here as long as he's here, blah, 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 whatever. I turned around and left. About a week later, he apologized to me for it. So me and him are at our plateau. That drama is squashed. You know? Will we ever go back to the way we were with each other? No. But there's no new drama to that either. You have fun, VJR, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it is all about. Just go buy the records and fucking have fun, man. It's like, that's what we were all fucking here for, man. was to fucking go have fun and listen to records and talk about music. And the thing is, I think that somewhere at some point, the channels got to a point where, oh, well, we're talking about this record and people aren't paying attention. So let's talk about what the person holding the record is up to. That's what it got to. You know, the record wasn't enough to talk about. They had to talk about the person holding the record. And that's when things went to shit. You know, I haven't, me, myself personally, I still think I'm a noob, you know, when it comes to this vinyl community. I'm a noob. You know, I came in well after COVID. You know, I wasn't here for, you know, most of the mainstreams that happened like when this shit with StreamYard first started. You know, like I said, you know, I have my core audience and I'm okay with that. You know, I can end up doing a stream tonight. Maybe it'll be like between 10 and 15 people. You know, maybe I'll end up picking up a sub here or there, you know. It is what it is, you know. I get fucking knocked down all the time for doing music streams, you know. I get copyright strikes and I get fucking timed out and put in fucking, you know, fucking YouTube jail. Yeah, exactly. This is supposed to be where we're supposed to escape the drama of life, you know. But, you know, it is what it fucking, I guess it is what it is. And that's the reason why, like I said, you know, Rachel, she does her thing. It's like, you know what? She's good at what she does. She does her thing. She's rocking it. Good for her, man. But you know what? Just because your stream's slow, you know, don't bring somebody in who's like talking about like channels that are smaller just to like, get, you know, oh, I'm like, you know, it's a slow day. Let me go ahead and hit that like button. We're talking about so-and-so. They're only a 200 something, you know, sub stream, but they're assholes and we're talking about them, you know? It's like, come on, man, do better. You know, it's like, I don't know what else to say. It's like, come on, do better, you know? And I think if AGK didn't have any drama, he wouldn't be up there. Let's be honest. You know, the only time he comes in there is when he's got drama, you know? You know, some kind of shit's going on. So, you know, this, you know, and I knew exactly how it was going to go. You know, I've predicted to Lisa exactly how this was going to go. And it went by everything I said. And she can admit to it. I predicted each step that was going to happen. You know, they're so fucking predictable. You know, it's like, they're so fucking predictable. You know? Hey, what's up, AZ Mick? Hey, what's up, Dave? You know, it's ridiculous. And like tomorrow, I'm going to leave this stream up. I'm not taking it down. You know, because I have nothing to hide. Everything I said here, I meant. You know? You know, everything I said here, I meant. And they can talk about this too. But what can they say? What did I say that was negative? You know? I told the truth. You know? I have said the truth. You know? And the thing that will come back at me that they will say is they'll say, oh, well, Dusty, you said this about that person. You said that about that person. I've got receipts. Let me pull out my phone. I've got receipts. You know? This is what you said. This is what you said. Hey, everybody, look. This is what Dusty said. This is the type of person he is. That's over 2 years ago. You know? That was over 2 years ago. You know? I owned up to it. You know? You know, it's like, you know, I'm a grown-ass man. If I open my fucking mouth, I got to back it up. You know, I'm not going to hide from it like, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Which was one of the things I told Lisa. You know, when this happened 2 fucking years ago, you know, I told her, I said, don't backtrack on anything, man. People will lose respect for you. Hey, better for them to be like, you know, you're an asshole. You know, than to fucking back up and then be like, no, you're an asshole. You're a wuss, too. It's like, be like, yeah, I said it. And explain why you said it. You know? Just don't back down. You know? And the thing is that Dead Wax, you know, they're trying to attack Dead Wax over there now. Dead Wax fucking calls it like he sees it. You know? He calls it like he fucking sees it. And he don't fucking pepper it and fucking put all kinds of seasonings on so you can taste it and you could, like, gobble it down. You know? And he's dealt with AGK longer than any of us. Longer than any of us. It's like, and yeah, you tell you the truth, Lisa did attack the one thing that was it was like exposing your ribs when you're boxing, man. It was the one thing that fucking he left exposed with that fucking GoFundMe. So yeah, that's where she was going to slug. That's where she was going to slug. Because you know what? She's trying to protect herself. She's tired of getting fucking drugged. She's tired of getting dragged. We're all tired of getting dragged. But the thing is, I wouldn't go up there. I wouldn't go to Rachel's stream and fucking like try and argue my point. What's that going to do? Everyone there's just going to be like, hey, Justin, you're an asshole. And it's just going to get her views. So why am I going to put myself on display and put the clown makeup on to sit there and be like, ooh. It's like fucking sitting in the fucking tank and letting them throw balls to target to fucking dunk me. What the fuck would I do that shit for? That like when AJ could say, come at me. He was on there trying to call people. And yeah, I thought about it. I was thinking, maybe I should go up there and say what I'm saying now. I should say it up there. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to go up there and say it because that's just going to bring more viewers to her. I don't need to do that shit. For what? Because the whole peanut gallery is going to drag me. They're going to listen to what he has to say. I'm not going to get a word in edgewise about what really went on. And there's a lot of people here in my gallery who saw what the fuck went on. They know what fucking went on. And people in this gallery also fucking know that I did not fucking drag him afterwards. People would ask me about him and I wouldn't fucking drag him. And you know what? This past week, yeah, he got fucking drugged. Because he turned around and like just scraped our last nerve, man. It's like fucking having intertwining twigs, and then putting, intertwining twigs on a pedestal and then putting rock after rock after rock after rock after rock after rock on top of it. And finally the whole thing just fucking caves in, man. That was the last fucking rock. And I don't think he gets that. I really don't think he gets that. To him, it's like well, why now? Well, why? It's like he's not seeing it's a whole fucking, it's a whole fucking road of shit. It's a whole road of shit that we've been fucking trying to drive our fucking donkey cart over this whole time. We try and do our thing, but everyone's throwing shit in the road and we're trying to, me and Lisa are riding the donkey cart and I'm like, Lisa, just don't even look at it. Just leave it there. Leave it alone. Just keep on. We're going. Just leave it alone. And that's what's been going on this past year and a half, man. Well, I've been quiet and shutting my mouth. So you guys can do with that what you will. You guys can do with that what you will, and I'm leaving this fucking stream up. And AGK can go ahead and, make an answer video. Let's do this old school. Make your fucking response video, man. Put it up there. Run it up the fucking flagpole. See who salutes it, man. Do it old school like they used to in the old days, baby. Before fucking StreamYard was here. Fucking make your response video. That's the only thing I can fucking say. Oh, I know he's in here watching. But like I said, I'm not fucking attacking him. I'm fucking telling my side of the truth. And like I said, there's 3 sides to the truth. His side, my side, and the actual truth. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people here that are probably from the other stream that are probably here too. Because, there's 25 people here. I don't usually get that many. I'll be honest. I don't usually get that many. So I'm sure there's people from that other stream who are over here. And they're, they're both over here taking notes. Oh my God, he said this, he said that. That's what it is. It is what it is, man. But it's like, the only thing I can really say is I don't see what he would be able to say against us besides Lisa's stream, which, Lisa, don't take this the wrong way. In my opinion, I felt like it shouldn't have been done. But on that same coin, I participated in it too. So it's not like I'm without guilt, And today, like I said, repeating myself, I felt empathy when he was talking about his problems. But then again, that's what he does. He turns around and he gives you it came to everything. It even came down to his dog, his dog having medical problems. Which, I understand, I have my fur babies. I love my fur babies completely. I'll do anything for my fur babies. And yes, I would hurt if my fur babies were hurt. But, it just felt like he was throwing every feel sorry tactic at the fucking screen. Like, feel sorry for me, feel sorry. So he could be like, spinning the narrative. These assholes are attacking me and look at what I'm going through. And they're attacking me and I'm going through all this. It's like, we've all got problems, but none of us are bringing them up here. He's not the only one who has medical problems. I have medical problems. I have fucking problems with my teeth. But guess what? I'm paying to have my teeth fixed. I have medical problems like everybody else. I'm a fucking fat ass. I'm obese. You think I don't have problems? You think I didn't have problems after COVID? You don't hear me up here crying about it. So it's like B-Sides, she got attacked over there, man. It's like, why? It was like, that made no sense to me. I understand it's because, okay, maybe she commented on what they call the parody channels, the parody channels, which they hate. But I will still say, and I will stand by it, that these parody channels, what they basically do is they hold up a mirror and they make you see what the fuck is going on. And some people don't like to see their reflection in the mirror. I'm sure there's times when I do stupid shit and I don't want to fucking see it again. And that's what these parody channels do. But this is what these people signed up for. They signed up for this. This is what they wanted. They wanted to be big time fucking influencers. They wanted to have big fucking channels. They wanted to have a lot of subs. This is what you signed up for. So don't cry about it. You signed up for people to fucking make parodies about you. You signed up for people to talk shit about you. That's what I told myself when I fucking turned on this camera and I turned on this mic. That I was fucking putting my ass up in the air to get kicked. Have a thicker fucking skin, man. I've had shit talked about me. I had like fucking Invisible Ray get at me and stuff when I first got here. I don't take myself seriously. So it's like, since I don't take myself seriously, I have no ego to bruise. I don't take it as a personal slight or injury when somebody says something about me. It's like, okay, well, that's your opinion. I'm probably never going to meet you. I will probably never meet you in my life, so why do I give a shit what you say? But thanks for the view. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for hate watching me. Yeah. Yeah, like VC Thunderdome said, YouTube is a public forum. It's a public forum. So it's like you stick your ass out there to get kicked. So when somebody kicks it, you can't be like, why'd you do that? No, you can't do that. You're fucking, that's what you're doing. You're trying to be on a public platform. Yeah, Chevrolet, yeah, most definitely. This whole drama, it is. It's very, you know what? The Raging Tomato, that's her name, Sarah, the Raging Tomato, said it completely right. When she said that all that YouTube is junior high with a Wi-Fi connection. Click. Ding. It is. And especially with a lot of these people who, that's the way they're acting. That's the way they are totally acting. So believe me when I say is no trolls are here in the VC, none. Like the way that I see it is, okay, there are some people that could be considered trolls that have done some I wouldn't say completely horrible things, but they've done some things that are pretty bad, enough where it's like unredeemable? No, I don't think so. You know, not where it's unredeemable, but yeah, there's been a couple of, instances where I've been like, ooh, shit, that's some shit, But to me, it seems like, in my opinion, that most of the people that are called trolls are people that they don't follow the flock. They don't follow the flock, and they have their own opinions. And they're not afraid to voice their opinion. Now, are there times where some things have been said that were homophobic and they're anti-Semitic, or they've been racist? Yeah, that I can't get with. I don't agree with it. But most of the other stuff, it's like you can tell they don't go with the mainstream. They don't go with the mainstream. And since they are not followers and they don't blend in with the sheep, they're fucking trolls. You're a fucking troll, And me, myself, personally, I try and stay under the radar, I try to stay under the radar, but this AGK thing kind of brought me to the surface, And I'm in no way a fucking troll. And that's one of the things that they were trying to lump me in with the fucking trolls. Me and Lisa are fucking trolls. It's like, no, we're not trolls. It's just that we don't go over there and worship at the altar. I've never had to go over there and worship at the altar because, please give me subs, like Oliver Twist. Some more, please. Please, sir, can I please have one more? One more. I've never gone over there begging for fucking subs. Didn't need it, That's one of the things I could always end up saying. I built fucking, I may be 300 something, but I earned those fucking subs myself. I didn't go out there fucking asking for them. It fucking, I don't know. This is the first time I think I've actually gone on a stream and just talked by myself. I didn't think I could fucking hold anyone's attention. I really, like I said, I really like to humble myself. I don't expect that anyone wants to listen to what I have to say. And that's the way I've always been. I'm like, well, people don't really want to listen to what I have to say. They want to listen to what I say as a group, me and my crew, the late night crew. It's not my crew. It's our crew. It's me, Lisa, Paulina, Tim. We're the late night crew. It's not mine. If Lisa does a stream, we're all over there. That's a late night crew stream. If I do a stream, it's a late night crew stream. If Paulina does a stream, it's a late night crew. And if they feel that they don't want to be part of a late night crew, that we're not a coalition, that we're just a crew, and that's not the whatever, that's fine too, because I respect them enough. I respect them enough. A lot of people have attacked Puppy Vinyl, saying that he went the shortcut route for the drama and stuff like that. Which, yeah, in a way it is the shortcut route. But myself personally, I kind of like the way he's shaking shit up. Because you could tell he's playing a character. I'm sure, if me and William went out for beers, that's not the same person he would be. I'm pretty sure if we went out for beers, he would be like, did you see the way I fucking shook those people up? I'd be like, yeah. I think it's... He even said in one of the streams he was in where he was saying that he plays the heel. Now, when someone starts referring to people as heels and baby faces, they have a concept of what wrestling is. And some people have a concept of what wrestling is. They understand the heel and the baby face. And he was saying he's the heel. So I think this is pretty much what he's doing. It's kind of like it's a character. It's like a character. And he's shaking shit up. It's shaking shit up. I mean, he came in and he was like 200 and something subs. 200 and something subs. And I mean, over at Rachel's, they talked about him for like an hour and a half, to 200 people. That was he talked to about 200 people. They gave him a huge platform. So he went a different route over at Rachel's. Most people go over there, oh, Rachel, thank you so much. Oh, Rachel, thank you for promoting my channel. He didn't ask her for it. He went in there and he fucking took it. And that, I'm kind of like, dude, all right, yeah, all right, I see you. He didn't go in there like, oh, Rachel, you're so great. Oh, you're so great. Oh, please promote my channel. Oh, everybody. I'm pumping vinyl. Hi, how are y'all doing? No, he went in there and he fucking took it. You know, give me my fucking subs. You know, which is fucking ballsy, man. It's fucking ballsy. You know, like I had told Lisa, I went, damn, that was ballsy. You know, it was pretty fucking crazy, man. Pretty crazy. You know, and now it's like if he turned around, if he went over there and didn't fuck with Rachel ever again, doesn't matter. He got the fucking subs. You know, you know. Well, I understand that Violent Kicks. I mean, I understand. You know, you're disliking him. You know, I understand you're disliking him. Like, you know, the thing is that you and him, it seems like you guys have a love-hate relationship. I mean, you guys just seem like you're one iota from really getting along. You know, because you guys really go at each other, you know. But the thing that I thought was really funny was when he did his troll stream, he had turned around and said, you were like a concern of his, you know. And I was like going, Violent Kicks, he's not a troll. You know, I was like, why is he bringing him up? He's not a troll. But like I said, he's fairly new. So it's like if he did this whole thing like in 6 months to a year, it would be completely different. I think his whole like freaking list would be different. But then again, it's like the definition of the troll, I think, is completely changed. Even in the small time that I've been here, it seems like a lot of the trolls have like the trolls that supposedly were within the VC have kind of changed. You know, it's like they haven't gotten worse. They've kind of mellowed out. You know, they've mellowed out. And I think the reason why is because this community is small. It's a small community. We're a very niche community. And I think the trolls have all gotten to know each other and gotten to know everyone here. And it's kind of like, it's become like they're part of the community. Like it's all community now, you know? Yeah, and I haven't seen the outside trolls coming in, you know? Like I remember for a while there, that was one of the things that I noticed that for a while there when I was doing streams every night, you know, when I was doing streams every night, and I was starting to go up to 30, 40 people in the stream. When it was starting to go up, I was attracting outside trolls. Excuse me. I'm talking about like trolls that were not vinyl community. They were just trolls, you know? You know, they were like coming past a live and be like, oh, there's a live for us to fuck with. And they didn't give a shit whether it was records, but whatever. Now, we don't get too many of those now, you know? So, but, oh, Zeb, hey, what's up, Zeb? Speaking of Zeb, there you go. Speaking of Zeb, see, Zeb, I didn't want them to do to me what they did to Zeb with AGK. So that was actually, thank you, you're here, Zeb, because that reminds me, when Zeb went up, he kind of lost his cool and let AGK get to him, which I think would have happened to me eventually. And I did not want to lose my cool like that on that fucking stream. Because Zeb was like, motherfucker, you know, he blew it. But then again, a lot of us were at home watching that stream going, really? You know, we wanted to freaking blow it at him too. You know? And I was afraid that's what I would do if I went up there. And all it was going to do was it was going to get clipped and brought to different places. And she was going to sit up with that smirk, laughing at us being upset and watching views come in. And it's like, I wasn't going to do that. Was not going to do that. You know, I was like, I'll go ahead and I'll do a stream later and I'll address it. And the comments will be open for it. If anybody wants to make any comments on it, you know, any of those people that I've discussed. And you know what? Most of the people that I've discussed today cannot say that I talk shit about them. I think I was being pretty fair. You know, I think I was pretty fair. I don't think I drug anyone. You know, like I said, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, man. I think I just said my opinion. I don't think I fucking drug anyone. You know, I didn't even drag fucking AGK. You know, I just told my side of the story and what he did to upset me. And why it's like, it's unforgivable and I will never have him in one of my streams again. Never. You know? Never. You know, I mean, he was kicked off. I mean, and we're not even talking about, you know, we're not even talking about the streams where she started where Rachel was talking about people on the spectrum. That's old news. We already know. Okay. It is what it is. But the thing that disturbed me, that was another part that broke the camel's back. And that was quite a while ago, as we know, like what, almost a year and a half, too, almost, is that when that happened, the first thing out of his mouth wasn't, oh, come on, Rachel, don't talk that way about Lisa. Oh, come on, don't talk that way about Polina. They're my friends. Come on, don't. Because we were still friends at that time. That wasn't the first word out of his mouth. First word out of his mouth was, well, okay, paraphrasing here. I'm not phrasing, saying it word for word, but if you want to see it, Paulina has, the truth about Saturday, up there. So what ended up happening was he turned around and started saying, well, what would I have to do to get back on your stream, Rachel? Something to that extent. Like I said, paraphrasing. What would I have to do to get back on your stream, Rachel? It wasn't like, oh, you're talking about people on the spectrum. Come on, you're talking about my friends Paulina and Lisa. Come on now, relax. Relax. No, don't, no. It was, well, what would I have to do to get back up on your stream, Rachel? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, Dad Wax, you should rewind, man. We've been going for a little bit here. Oh, wow. I've been going for a while. I'm sorry, people. Am I boring you people yet? Like I said, I was getting all this shit off my chest, man. I was getting all this shit off my chest, and I'm like, AGK, he turned around and, he worked my last nerve, It's just enough was enough, And I know that Lisa has said her truth. That's great. I think she embellished it with things that she probably shouldn't have. Do I 100% agree with Lisa's stream? No, I do not. Okay. But I understand that Lisa was speaking out of frustration because we, had put up with this for like a year and a half. So that's exactly what it was, Jason. That's exactly what it was. And not too long after that, he was back up on the streams. He was back in her streams, But I think that was like one of the things that was another deciding factor and the reason why he got kicked off of our streams. And we parted ways with him. So it was the incident with our friend who passed, and it was that. And then there was some other things that I don't want to talk about because, I'm not at liberty to say, but there were some other things also. And it was a culmination of a lot of things. The reason why, with that, and then the popular opinion being people telling me in messages and emails, get him the fuck down from there. Get him the fuck down from there. I mean, I don't know how many days I woke up to people sending me messages and emails like, what the fuck is he still doing up there? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know, he's not really liked, I mean, that's when I really realized, wow, this guy's really not liked. And I had to ask myself, shit, did I go down the right road with this fucking crew when I started up in here? So yeah. Like Zeb said, Zeb, don't even catch up on it. You're better off. You're better off, man. Staying out of it. I mean, Zeb did the best thing. And that's what we try to do over here, man. We try to it's like me and Lisa and Paulina and Tim and, our fucking gallery. We try to keep our own little fucking corner of the YouTube over here. And stay the fuck away from there. We don't want their shit. We know we're not liked. We know they hate Lisa. We know these things. It's like, why would we go there? But yet we get talked about over there. Me, not so much. Lisa, a lot. Lisa and Paulina, targets. Like I said, low-hanging fruit. I hope they don't take that offensively, but that's what they do. Low-hanging fruit, and they go ahead and they pick at them. Now, not unfortunately. You know what? I back my friends up. Fuck that. No, not unfortunately. Them being attacked, I get lumped in with it. Because they're on my streams. So I get lumped in with it. It is the way it is. Like I said, I don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. you know. And it's funny because like with this whole thing that went on with Lisa, I don't even think the pot would have been stirred until George, Music for All Seasons, which I'm sure is in here, probably taking notes, went over there because he like, I wouldn't, if I was Lisa, I wouldn't even really see him as a friend, because he goes over there to like stir the pot. He takes whatever little information, stirs the pot, because he knows how easy it is to get Rachel to like go up. Yeah, like VC Thunderdome said. He said it's a drama loop. It's like, and I've told Lisa time and time again, that's the reason why I don't go over there and watch anymore. It's because you can leave for a year and come back and it's the same thing. The faces have changed, but it's the same fucking song. Members of the band have changed, but they're playing the same tune. It doesn't change, and it's like, when is that actually going to turn around and kill itself off? Because it will eventually, but I guess it doesn't matter because, it's like, for every so many people that leave, so many people come in, because I'm sorry, it's like it's like a fucking bus in Hollywood with runaways. Okay. There's a new bus pulling up every fucking moment, dropping off more fucking runaways looking to be stars. It's the same thing at over at Rachel's. For all the ones that leave town, there's 15 more coming in. Every time some leave, there's some more coming in with stars in their eyes. They're going to be YouTube stars. They're going to tell us about the same Beatles records and the same fucking Rolling Stones records. And they're going to be stars. And they're going to make it over there. Wake up, man. It ain't fucking happening. It ain't fucking happening. Nope. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I thought the same thing. I was a dumbass. I came in here like, I've got something to say. I'm going to join the vinyl community because I collect records. People are going to listen to me. Come on, man. What? I'm going to hold up fucking, Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix? And everybody's going to be like, oh, you really had something really different to say. There's been like fucking like 30 people before me reviewing that same fucking record. Come on, man. The only thing you could do possibly is change your delivery of how you fucking say it. And if you're entertaining when you say it, you'll retain an audience. If you aren't fucking entertaining when you say it, you're going to fucking die off quickly. It's like, you could go into, Rachel's stream and pick up 30 subs, maybe at that, because let's be honest. She's not a kingmaker, maybe, if you go in there a couple of times, maybe you'll gain like 30 subs. If you become a regular, maybe you'll end up gaining up to 100 subs, maybe. And then see how long you last before you get kicked off and yelled at. And then maybe you'll lose like 50 of those people. Rinse, repeat. You go on there, gain 100 subs, get kicked out, lose 50 subs, but hey, consolation prize, you got 50 subs left. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Yeah, but like you said, Thunderdome, it's like, yeah, every day is like people at the party that refuse to leave. Yeah, it is. It's like, and that's the reason why I'm so sporadic with my like streaming. It's like, I do this when I feel like it. When I feel like it and I feel like hanging out and I have time off, I'll come up here, have a couple beers and hang out with buds. That's what I do. And, 10, 15 people show up, we hang out, we talk some shit, we have fun. I don't take this fucking seriously. I'm not like, oh shit, I better be on by like a certain time because, oh my God, I gotta pay my electric bill, I gotta pay my internet bill. I better make sure I get on by this time or else, no. I show up when I show up, And if I don't want to talk to anyone for a couple of weeks, I won't be on for a couple of weeks, And then I'll get a wild hair up my ass and I'll probably be here for 3 or 4 days in a row. Just depends. I don't take this seriously, I don't, Do any of them work? I think that's where drama comes from. Probably. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I hate to fucking judge, but goddamn. I know there's a lot of, I wouldn't say that they don't work. I think a lot of them are retirees So they don't have to work. They've already put in the work. So I'll give them that much respect. You know, a lot of them are retirees where they don't have to work, you know. Put in their time and this is what they do now, which is cool, you know. Most people go out and play shuffleboard or, you know, spend time with their grandkids, stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I'm going to be 52, so it's like, you know, it's coming up on that time for me if I make it there, good Lord willing, you know, if I make it there, you know. But I hope that, you know, when I get there, I'm not 65 years old, if I get there, good Lord willing, where I'm on here every morning starting shit because I'm bored, you know. Maybe I'll fucking do the old man thing. I'll go back and fucking start a garden or some shit or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how anyone can retire these days. Hey, yeah, it's impossible. I mean, I've been looking at my, you know, 401k and I've been looking at, you know, and I'm like thinking, you know, I was shooting for 65, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of like I hope I can make it, you know, I hope I can make it to, you know, 65 and retire, but I'm thinking I might need that extra 5 years, you know. I have 50,000 subs with the Garden Channel. Probably would. I probably would if I was back there, like, you know, and I know a little bit about gardening, you know. Oh, Dead Wax 29 watching. I can guarantee you at least half of those. It's 31 now. I can guarantee at least half of those are probably. But, you know, the thing is that they can go over there and it's like nothing that they say, you know, they go there and say, well, he said that, she said that. I'm like, yeah, I said that, you know. And I don't think I've been completely disrespectful either. I don't think I've been completely disrespectful and, you know, said a whole bunch of shit, you know. So, you know. Retired people who can be that big of a jerk. Can you imagine what it was like working? I still have a couple people I fucking work with and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know, the thing is in my job, it's a technical job that I'm in. And we have a lot of college kids coming in. A lot of college kids coming in. I don't know if it's just because I'm old. You know, I don't know if it's just because, you know, I'm older. But these college kids come in and it's just like all book smarts and no brains. No common sense. No common sense. I'll be like, you know, it's like they go up to the light switch and they look around like, why is the light coming on? And they're like looking all around like, do you think about flipping it? You know, type shit, you know. They're, ooh, that's what it seems like this generation coming up is. You know, it's just like, and I'm just like, oh my God. No common sense, no simple solutions. They're just kind of like, you know, but I think I've wasted your guys' time enough. I said what I said, you know, and for the channel that brought you Dusty Spins comes Dusty Gardens. Follow Dusty as he shows you how to properly plant marigolds and peonies. Peonies. I don't even know what a peony is. I don't think I'm that skilled. I don't think I have that much of a green thumb. I most definitely don't. But I will let you guys go. Maybe later on tonight, about 8:30ish, we'll go ahead and do another stream. I'll do a stream tonight and hang out with you guys. You know, right now I'm having coffee. Maybe later on I'll want to have a couple of beers and just chill out. We'll just do a regular stream, you know, me and Lisa and Pauline, you know, because I'm sorry, whatever they're saying over there and whatever they're doing, it's not going to stop us from being us. It's not going to stop us from doing what we do. This will be the last, you know, that I address of it. Tonight will be about good times, having a couple of beers and talking about stupid shit like we usually do, you know. So I said what I had to say, you know. It is what it is. You know, 8:30 Pacific for the lurkers, people. They're probably going to be bored because it's not. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. So, you know. So, anyways, but thanks for listening to me, guys. You know, like I said, you know, I didn't want to come up here and whine and cry. That's what I was trying to speak to people one-on-one, be a fucking man and tell you guys what happened. You know, and this is my side of it. You know, this is my side of it. Do with it what you will. See everybody later, man. Take it easy.